I ate 7 grains of salt. Well, that's normal, right? Sure. A flight to go in circles like a race car track? Absolutely. Well, this week's weather looking into the skies came because, well, last week they had this. Um, it's in Finnish, I understand, so I'm just going to give you the gist of what they were saying. Due to the CV, it's getting very difficult to predict the weather. Sure. Don't we have satellites? Don't we have all kinds of other technology that we're using? Right. But I digress. Since the amount of flights has diminished radically, predicting the weather is more inaccurate. Huh? Well, I just found that hilarious, and I just have to share a clip of Mike Morales.
Size of this chemtrail. These are chemtrails, and we're going to get into the science of it. But look at this one. This one here. This racetrack was 93 miles long. The solar-powered space weapons. PG&E uses these. These are dispersed space-based laser weapon. This was filed on June 20th, 2013. We went over this a little bit last night. This is how they beam the power down. Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PG&E of San Francisco, recently signed up to supply agreement. They're getting 200 megawatts of electricity generated in space and transmitted by microwave beam. Want to know why the birds are falling out of the sky? Want to know why fires are burning in little bitty lines? Well, that's why.
Mike Morales is great. He goes over this every day, over the chemtrails and anything else that happens to come up. And this is just a little information on the ICBM. Another aspect of the present invention is to combine the discharging of multiple cells into the Death Star and create a non-nuclear weapon of mass destruction. And another aspect of the present invention is to direct several cells, microwave energy, onto a target. Thus, the heat can be turned up gradually. He has a lot of information. He also shared this, and I found it to be interesting. This was from jets when they were still on regular oil. Look at that. No aluminum. Very little of all this other stuff. But now, with every chemical that they're putting into, this is what it looks like today. Aluminum. That's what's raining down on us today. Strontium. Titanium. I mean, just everything. Magnesium. It's exactly what Dane Wigington has been saying for a long time. Let's just listen to a short clip.
Many ask, what will it take for the truth on countless issues to be disclosed? The reality is this: the truth on countless issues is available and has been for any who objectively seek it out. But unfortunately, the vast majority has so far refused to challenge their chosen or their programmed view of the world. The vast majority are, so far, still primarily feeding from the mainstream media trough of power structure propaganda. From all sources, we must learn to ferret out the facts for ourselves. Ideology, preconception, and programming must be wiped off the slate. We must clear the lens through which we see the world, or we will continue to fly blindly into the abyss of near-term planetary omnicide. Moving on.
Well, I too try to look up into the sky, and when I have my phone with me, I will take some pictures if I see anything. I mean, as you can see, there's definitely chem spraying here. Some days are more obvious than others, but the sky and seeing a halo around the sun almost every other day is not normal. Not something that I saw as a young girl. We should not be seeing these, especially these wiggly lines in the sky as you see. That is not normal. That's not a normal cloud at all. All the halos, all the wiggly lines, or the straight lines that you'll see is not normal. And then it snowed. It snowed just after Mother's Day. But let's take a look at what it looked like on Mother's Day, because it was beautiful. And sometimes you just have to live and enjoy the outdoors and thank God for all the beautiful days that we do have, and ignore and just forget about all the other things for a moment, because otherwise we would never make it through the day. Well, that was the day after it snowed, actually 2 days in a row. So much for global warming. Isn't that right, little Greta? Well, just thought I'd share some of the pictures and what I've seen around here. Turn to Jesus. A lot of chaos is out there, and to understand it all, you have to start watching a lot of these men who know a lot of information about what's going on. God bless, take care, and I hope you have a blessed day.